start. Today we're here with Gretchen and Scott Mote. If you guys just want to tell us how long you've been practicing law and how long you've been married.
Okay, Gretchen, you go first. Ladies first.
All right, thank you, dear. As of April of 2018, April 28th, it will be 40 years. Time flies when you're having fun, and it has been fun. And we have been married a little over 40 years because we got married in October of 1977.
And I have been practicing law since May of 1977, so next month will be 41 years. And yeah, we've been married over 40 years. I don't remember ever not being married. That's how long we've been married.
That's what he always says.
So, what's it been like living with a lawyer for over 40 years?
Absolutely wonderful. She's my best friend. I don't care what's going on. I can rely on her. You know, we've had our challenges and opportunities to disagree. We reared a child together, and rearing children is a challenge.
She turned out well.
Oh, she's so wonderful. You know,
She is one.
because she got a great mom.
And Dad.
But it's been absolutely, I couldn't ask for anything more out of life than the opportunity to share it with her. She lets me in her house every day when I come home. And the key still works. I'm ecstatic. I'm still allowed in Gretchen's house. So that's been great.
I agree.
Good.
I agree.
So, how have you two maintained a healthy work-life balance while working in the same field?
You want to go first or me?
Well, I think in a sense, because of what you always have the attorney-client privilege, and that means that what you're doing at the office of necessity has to stay private and confidential. It's all right to talk about having a frustrating day or the day didn't go well or something like that. But otherwise, I've always been very mindful of protecting all of those confidences and secrets. And now, particularly because I work for OBLIC, I do loss prevention. I answer our hotline. I'm answering people's questions every day about ethics and practice management. And Scott can tell you what he's doing, but we both deal with lawyers and work with lawyers. And there's really no way I want to continue talking about what I'm doing at work when I finish working, but also I am extremely mindful of never, ever discussing any aspect of that because of the confidences that are there and the importance of protecting that. Having all the people that I talk to on a daily basis know that I'm not going to talk to anybody about it in any way, shape, or form. And I think that's important for them to know and have that assurance. And it's always just been a natural thing. We've never had that bleed over into our private lives. What we do, we both have a lot of other interests, and so if we're talking about things with each other, it's involving those interests, those things that we do. I've sung with the Columbus Symphony really since I got out of law school. Law school was the only time I didn't sing in some manner. So that's always been like my sanity, my go-to for things like that. So, you?
Yeah, confirm that. Work is where I work. It doesn't need to come home to. And follow up on what she said, our other interests. Before we got married, I recall I have a conversation. Hunting and fishing are not just things that I do; they're part of who I am. And getting married, I'm not going to give those things up. I'm not going to stop doing them. We ended up getting married on October the 15th because it was kind of between the end of fishing and before hunting really started. And I probably spent in our first 20 years of marriage, when I was very actively hunting a lot, and before Liz was born.
And fishing.
Well, our wedding anniversary, October the 15th, was often during the opening week of duck season, and I probably spent 2/3 of our early wedding anniversary sitting in a duck blind someplace
Yes.
on October the 15th
Yes.
rather than, and she didn't complain because
I don't care.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah, so work is work, home is home. Yeah.
Great. So do you think you two could work together?
Could we?
Could you?
We
Oh,
could.
we could. I
We
wouldn't want
wouldn't
to.
really want to.
I wouldn't really want to, and I've never tried it. I was always in private practice, and I run the lawyers' assistance program full time. The opportunity never really presented itself. I think I was adequate, pretty good at what I do, and she does what she does, and she's absolutely excellent at it. Could we? Yeah. Do I want the additional stress of that? No. I just avoid the stress.
It just never had the right opportunity. I mean, I don't know. I can't foresee it. Never say never. Who knows?
Nah. Hasn't happened yet. It's not going to happen now. I'm getting ready to start collecting Social Security checks. I want you guys paying into it for me.
So, how do you spend your anniversaries now if you're not duck hunting?
Go to bed early, probably.
Sounds good to me.
It's a big piece of it.
We've taken a few
Just a few trips.
trips.
Yeah, done some stuff. There are other couples that we're friends with. We all got married in 1977. So we've done some group trips occasionally here and there, and then we've gone to Europe.
Which are lots of fun.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah.
What's been your favorite one?
Well, I don't know. When we did it with Chicago with friends,
Chicago.
that was a lot of fun.
That was fun.
And
Yeah.
and it was funny because we were coming up on, I don't know what anniversary. I think that was 30 maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. It might have been 25. It all melts together. And so we have this whole group. I mean, it's a large group of us that all got married in '77. So initially we had these huge plans. Oh, we'll go to Europe. Maybe we'll go to Australia. Maybe we'll go to Hawaii. We ended up in Chicago. It was a great trip. We had a wonderful time.
We couldn't get away from
nobody could get
kids.
away. Nobody could get away with practices and their kids. And then we did take a nice little jaunt. We went to Europe and for one of the anniversaries.
Yep.
I don't remember which one that was, but so those were the two standouts.
That's so fun.
Otherwise, they're just usually dinner with family and friends, and that's wonderful. So
And go to bed early.
can't ask for
There you go. So our last question is, what is the most rewarding part of your marriage?
I used to do a lot of divorce work as a lawyer, and I watched people forget why they loved each other. They allowed, for the most part, outside influences to enter into the relationship and split things up. And the outside influences could be another lover. It could be difficulty with children. That was often a problem. It could be the problems of money. And we've always been very honest with each other about, here's where we are. We're going to do this together, kind of thing. So making it, because the easy thing to do a lot of times is to quit and walk away. Go do something else. Screw this. I don't want to put up with this anymore. I don't want to put the effort in anymore. And the other thing certainly is our daughter, is Liz, and seeing her happy and safe, which is all we ever wanted for her. She seems to be, all of the above, and thriving in her relationship with her husband, and I think her practice is going well. She loves being a lawyer, which I'm very happy. I didn't push her into it. It was her choice, but I'm glad she did it. I figured it would fit her skill set very well, and it has. So watching Liz.
I think just every day and realizing that every day is a gift, and I can choose to be happy and spend it being happy with my best friend and the love of my life. I'm fortunate that I love the practice of law. I love what I do. No day ever seems really like work because I like what I do.
Yeah.
I mentor a lot of students and young lawyers, and I tell them, if you have a practice, if you can have your interest mesh with what you're doing to make a living, it never seems like work, and it's just seamless. And having good friends that help you with that balance, that you can talk to and share things with. And I've been fortunate that I met a wonderful group of friends years ago when I was an officer in Women Lawyers of Franklin County, and we have been friends for many, many years, well over 30, close to 40 years, all of us. So I think all of that together makes my life and my marriage more rewarding too, because there's all that balance that comes in. And just for me, just kind of viewing every day as a gift, realizing, won't get yesterday back. Projecting about what's going to happen tomorrow, yeah, you can plan and look ahead, but staying in the moment and really enjoying what I have, the gift of today, is probably the most rewarding thing. And we share that together, because it's just you think, when you meet someone and you get married, oh, I can't possibly love this person more than I do right now. But I can honestly say every day is more love than the day before. And as Scott said, the love for our family, our daughter, our son-in-law, our extended family, and the friends and everybody around us, being part of this awesome, really legal community, it is all a gift. All a gift. And I enjoy it every day.
That's wonderful. Do you guys have anything else you want to add?
No, thanks for doing this.
Yeah, you guys are so...
Thanks for asking
You
us.
just warmed my heart today.
Oh, thank you.
What a great treat on a Friday.
Thank you.